Dear children, in this session we will be learning and discussing about movements of the earth. So at the end of this session you will be able to know axis of the earth, two hemispheres of the earth, and you will be understanding rotation and revolution, and also you can differentiate between rotation and revolution. First, let us start with the axis. The earth moves on its axis. The axis of the earth is an imaginary line that runs through the center of the earth. Here, the axis of the earth is an imaginary line. Okay, this line divides the earth into two equal divisions. Okay, the axis is slightly tilted. Okay, the axis is slightly tilted. The angle of the tiltation is 23.5 degree. The 2 points, that is these 2 points where the axis seems to enter, are called poles. So here we have south pole and north pole. Okay, so these are poles. Next, let us discuss about equator. Like axis, the equator also is an imaginary line which is also drawn at the center of the earth. Okay, so this is the line of equator. As I said, equator also is an imaginary line exactly halfway between the poles. It divides the earth into two hemispheres. So the equator divides the earth into two hemispheres. Okay, so the above part of the earth is northern hemisphere and this one is southern hemisphere. So the equator divides the earth into two equal hemispheres, northern and southern hemisphere. So the movement of the earth on its own axis is called rotation. Here the movement of the earth on its own axis, that is the inclined axis, 23.5 degree inclined axis, the earth rotates around the sun. Okay, so this is called rotation of the earth. Rotation of the earth causes day and night changes. So one rotation is completed in 24 hours. As the earth rotates on its own axis, it also revolves around the sun. This movement of the earth around the sun is called revolution. The earth moves continuously. It revolves around the sun on a fixed path called an orbit. Revolution of the earth causes seasonal changes on the earth. Already you know there are 4 seasons on the earth, namely winter, summer, autumn and spring seasons, is it? So these season and seasonal changes are brought about by the revolution of the earth. One revolution is completed in about 365 and 1/4 days. This time period is called a solar year. The year, which has 365 days, has 28 days in the month of February. But the year which ends with 366 days, in that year we will have 29 days in the month of February. So that year is known as leap year. The leap year falls once in 4 years. Let us recall one by one what we learned today. First, the earth moves on its own axis. The axis is the tiltation of the earth for about 23.5 degree, is it? It is an imaginary line which runs through the poles of the earth, that is north pole and south pole. In the same way, we have an equator which divides the earth into two equal halves. The two halves are namely northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Next we learnt is about rotation of the earth. Rotation of the earth brings day and night changes and is And the next is revolution of the earth. Revolution of the earth brings seasonal changes. If the year contains 365 days, that is solar year. If the year contains 366 days, that is leap year. Okay children, I hope you would have understand. I'll meet you in next class. Thank you children.